Hey guys, I'm Fucking Prime here with episode 38 of my Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play. Before we get started, I just want to talk to you guys about a freaking issue that I had last week. Okay, so it was exactly last week, I believe. It might have been Tuesday. Sorry for my shouting there. I'll tone it down a little bit. There we go. My Wi-Fi and my PS4 was acting up, and I couldn't record that day. And, okay. Basically, I live streamed. It was like the fifth or sixth try at this point. I thought everything went very well. Like, I could see my face on the bottom left corner, like you can see me right now, unless if it's mirrored for some reason, which if it is, then I'm sorry, I'll fix that issue sometime. But from what I've seen from like all my other videos, it's always the bottom left, like right where like the potion pouches and stuff like that. It appeared and it stayed there for like the whole video, and I thought, oh, cool, I finally can record. What the heck? I thought there was a weird glitch going on with that kid. Anyway, and for some reason, I guess it didn't record, and it just gave me false hope, I guess, or just something like that. Anyway. And that left a very bad taste in my mouth, and I just decided, screw it, I'm not going to bother, I'm done. So for that week, I just didn't record, because I didn't want to have struggle. And by the way, this is where Durval is, if you guys are still wondering. We talked to him at the end of last episode, but yeah. Excuse me, Brock. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to go help this priest, which, you'll see. You'll see. I am very happy for autosaving because I actually saved before the end of that last episode, so I thought I was going to have to lose a whole episode worth of questing because I couldn't go back to the before I accepted that quest. But luckily, autosave feature saved my ass. Thank you very much, game. And my Wi-Fi and PS4 are working perfectly fine right now, so I don't have to worry about anything. Though I was playing Just Cause 3 earlier and my game crashed, so hopefully that's not an issue that's going to happen. Okay, how the fuck do I get to the thing? I was trying to look for myself, and I was just walking in circles, man. Okay. It's a pretty nice day out, actually. It's starting to get a little cooler. It was super hot the last couple days. Like, holy shit. It was probably the hottest I've ever seen it. Game. What's happening? Oh. Calm down. Calm down. If I was in the middle of a fight with like a giant machine right now, I would be dead. Ooh, back. I saw a crate. There it is. Okay. I want to talk to my dad about going to Staples and getting a new chair, because this chair is awful. It hasn't, it started doing this clicking sound, like when I lean back it clicks a little bit and makes a lot of popping sound. The chair's not breaking at all. It does, when I move forward, it locks back in place. But it only started doing this about, I'd say, 2 months ago. Maybe a month ago? I don't know. If you go back to my older videos, you'll figure it out.
Foiled the plot against our city. The sun honors me with our meeting. Renora,
Holy crap.
I'm the mournful Namman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief, you hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forget me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Carja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved. They're lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Carja rituals to Carja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, called the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Namman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Carja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. And he said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of the new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Sorry.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
I'm sorry. To be fair, I've already seen all that text, and the reason why I was looking down the whole time, I was texting my brother and a friend and stuff. Cause like my brother gets all this all these packages and stuff and mail and stuff, and he asked me he basically asked me, "Can you grab my package?" And I replied with that gif of Steve Carell doing the ugly U face. Yeah. I was about to say, wait, why are we going all the way over there? I've done this quest before. It should be simple. Okay. I want to do this quest in a different order from when I did it last time. I'm going to save this one for last, the Shrine of the Kings, and I'll do the Lake Shrine and the Sun Shrine first. So I guess the best point to quick travel is to here, because that's the closest point. Well, I was about to say, that was a quick load, but nope, it got caught up. It was still quick, but I mean, it was just like... Wait. I just saw a kid run this way through this. I mean, I know kids are like nimble and stuff, but I didn't think they were that agile. No better wares? Lady, I could buy everything you have at other stores. Not a lot of... Pretty sure there's like very few stores in this world that have unique items. It's kind of like the Pokemon world. Like, as you go, like, every store unlocks the same exact items. Pokemarts, I mean. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I got a message. Hold on. There's 2 of them. By the way, guys, the only way I can see your messages is when I look on my phone, and I usually get my phone off because I'm trying to save it for when I go to, like, the gym later. So let's check out these. Maybe respond to them real quick. We'll do the, I believe this is the Sun Shrine over this way, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong. It is the Sun Shrine. There's like a big mountain right there. Oh.
Red light means trouble.
Okay, hold on. It's gonna be easier for me to respond this way. Anyway, Slink 666. Did I say that right, or is it Slick? It's Slick. I don't know why I said Slink. I saw the first like 3 letters and immediately my brain was like Slink. No, it's Slick. Sorry about that, bro. Slick 666. That's a funny coincidence that you actually live stream this game yourself. And sure, I'll sub. Go to channel. I'm not gonna do this for everyone, okay? Actually, now that I think about it, I will check out your video later after this video, so it saves time, alright? Because I want to check out your videos personally myself before I make the choice of subscribing to you. But I don't subscribe to everyone who subscribes to me. I thought about doing that, but personally I think it's just like everyone's just going to subscribe to me for subscribe to me, try getting me to sub to them. I feel like once I subscribe, you'll unsubscribe. I've seen that happen once or twice in the past. In fact, I think one time on Twitter I followed this one guy who followed me and then he like immediately blocked me, which I don't know what that does. I don't know if that like makes it so I unfollow him automatically. I wonder if I could go to the settings of my Twitter and do that. But yeah. Am I still being chased? Okay, no. The music lasted for a long time. Okay, so there's Glint Hawks on this cliff side. I always hate these things. That was a bad shot on my part. Lives with a little bit of HP. Hit points, whatever you want to call them. Life. Mana. Take that bird. I think there's only 3 of them on this. Yeah, there is. So it's not as bad as other areas, and I got 1 dead. That's good. I'm switching up my... I'll check the messages after this, okay? No, I didn't want that. Why the heck? And this guy's good instead. Or not. Jesus. Jesus Christ. this the birth form of Jesus or something? Okay. Stay down. Stay dead. Never mind.
It's good to be free of the city.
Okay, I'm not saying I have the best aim in the world, but seriously, that was kind of ridiculous. In fact, I think I have like some of the worst aim in the world.
Such strange artifacts.
Like, if you ever watch me, like, play Splatoon and stuff, which I don't have any gameplay videos of because I don't have, like, the right recording software. Anyway, yeah, I'm okay at best. I'm not that good at Splatoon, despite the fact I'm, like, level 21 on the second game, and the game's only been out for, like, what, 2 weeks? Though, to be fair, I've seen, like, level 40s.
I'll paint the mark. The spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always
Okay,
be more
checking my...
machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave the story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Carja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
That, like, hat or helmet he's wearing kind of reminds me of, like, a gorilla somehow. Like, gorillas have that shape of head and the fur color and stuff. I hope it's not gorilla skin because those guys are endangered. Though this game... I think this game actually takes place in the U.S. Someplace in the U.S. The world of was it Xenoblade Chronicles? No, Horizon Zero Dawn. Could be bear fur. That's an animal I want to see in DLC, the future DLC pack, which I forgot the name of, unfortunately. I really need to look it up. I could look it up right now, actually. Think Slick. Yeah, I got it right this time. I didn't say Slink. This is where the other Glenhawk landed? Holy crap. Voice crack, by the way. Alright, where to next? The Lake Shrine. The Lake Shrine, it's not as tough as the Sunshine. In my opinion, fighting Glinthawks is much harder than fighting what we're going to find at that lake. Which you could tell because it's water, and there's only one animal, one machine in this game that lives in water. I'd rather fight an army of these things than 5 or 6 Glinthawks, that's for sure.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to get this done real quick. Sorry. Locked and loaded. Alright, which one does more damage? This one. I'm going to stop relying on fire arrows. I've relied on them so much in my personal playthrough of this game and during this Let's Play, and they're starting not to do as good as I was hoping for. Yeah. They're great though, but yeah. Oh, I gotta go with fire arrows. I mean, it's weak to fire, right? Wow, I did a lot of damage. Real quick. Yeah, I love fire arrows again. Chip damage. Wait, there's only two? Wow, I thought there was a third one. I guess I just haven't... it's been a week since I looked at this, I guess. What was I flipped on there? Heal, 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 heal. Roll, roll, roll. Not even a... I swear I got a blue one. Snowball lens, not bad. I only have one of those? Seriously? Oh, right. There was a quest I did earlier that I had to give one. Huh. Okay. Well. I mean, yeah, the world is a fictional place, but I swear I've heard, like locations of parts of the U.S., like Utah. I heard the word Utah in one of the cutscenes once.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and... Oh.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And... I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Worth it. Alright, let's see what we get. Shell water. Blaze, shell water. And more shell water. Not bad. And yeah, I know I can swim faster. I just don't want to like swim over the thing multiple times, so I approach slowly. We have one last location to go. And instead of wasting your time going through all this, I'm just going to save the time and quick travel. I'm going to look at that. I was going to look something else up also. God. Anyway, I'm going to look up where like the world of Horizon Zero Dawn takes place. Plus, if you think about it, like a lot changes in 1,000 years. Geography changes and evolves, and like buildings decay, things happen. It's crazy stuff.
Crazy Oseram tried to kill our Sun King, till the machine rider stopped him cold.
Love this bit.
Yep. So, I would say where it takes place, but to be honest, I kind of want to save it for a later episode, just because I feel like it would need really deep explanation, and I don't want to spoil it too badly. Okay, where do we go? I'm lost. Again.
Doesn't make it any less guilty. He should pay.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Namman told me about.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Osram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Osram want with a Carja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. Carja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of it. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Remembered what else I was going to search. The DLC for Horizon. I almost said Splatoon. I mean, technically the updates are called DLC, but it's you don't download it; it automatically updates. Don't. It's going to be called The Frozen Wilds. And it looks like it's going to be released.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Osram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's ours now. It's a
Okay,
public
let me find a
monument,
different thing.
not
This
his
thing
private
is not giving me
shrine.
the exact release date. No, back. I sit. Okay. My phone's being a dick. November 7th. Isn't that when Thor Ragnarok comes out? I'm pretty sure that movie comes out during November some point. Can't wait for that movie, by the way. It's going to be, in my opinion, it's already looking like the best Thor movie yet, by far.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Carja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill his sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Carja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous. The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
Tempted to go for coward,
If you
but
won't accept change, you should try to make peace with it. Your bitterness has poisoned you.
I have no need of your pity.
I wasn't offering it. But if you step aside, you can keep your pride, since it's so important to you.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
sycophant basically means just like someone who, like a suck up, kind of like someone who funky, suck up, doormat. Yes, man. Just someone who agrees with someone of higher power to get advantage or whatever. So yeah. Oh wait, I have to talk to Elvin.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Carja do.
So let's go talk to Namman. That's actually a cool sounding name now that I said it out loud. Whoops. Totally used to the Splatoon controls with the fact that on the controller, like the Switch Pro controller, the A button is here where it basically does the same thing as the X button. I don't know, the control layout's different. Every controller has a different layout. But usually the right button or bottom button on the right side are the ones that are the accept and progress, like the A basic X button. Wrong way, I know. Again. What? Oh, right. So this makes things go quicker. It kind of did.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and heads.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Namman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Me too. Me too. I mainly say that because I hate going outside when it's dark. It's weird because I love nighttime, but I just don't like going outside like in public places at night. Unless it's like a movie or dinner. Though the only time it's actually comfortable to go outside is nighttime here where I live, because it is summer and the last week or two was literally like a couple days of the week were 100+ degrees outside. And that is hot, people. That is like, if you have a cone of ice cream cone outside, it's just going to immediately turn into liquid and get all over your hands or hand. Well, that's really the end of the video. I shouldn't really stall the ending, I guess. Good way to say that. At some point this week, I do want to go back around the world and find the ones of the collectibles that we've missed. Which mainly includes all the ones over here. Basically, anything to the right of Day Tower is what I want to collect. Except these two, because we will be coming back to this point a little bit later in the game. So I want to save those for when we actually go there. As for stuff... I should really do hunting grounds at this week and a cauldron. So yeah, tomorrow I think I'm going to do this cauldron right here. The name's not popping up, but it... Oh, well, never mind. But we won't know what it is until next episode. So I'll meet you guys right here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video off right here because I want to figure out what game I'm going to want to play for the rest of the day. I'm torn between either Witcher 3 or Skyrim. I kind of want to complete one of those two games because I haven't beat either of them, and both of them are pretty good from what I've played. I'll probably play Skyrim because I have a guide for it, so if I get stuck, I could just look up the guide, like a physical strategy guide, the big hardcover one that's like 1,000 pages thick. Actually, I'm not joking, I'm pretty sure that thing is over 1,000 pages thick. But the pages are like super thin. Anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Unless if my internet's gonna fuck up again. Sorry, I kind of earned that after the week I've had. Curse you, internet. It just seems like... It seems to know when like you're recording a video or doing something that requires Wi-Fi, and it's just like, you know what? Nah, screw you. Just doesn't work. Anyway, I'll end the video off, and...
This must be when Hassan was...
This chair likes scaring the shit out of me. It really does. To, Slick666, I'll check out your videos right now. And, have a good day, dude. Have a good day, all of you. Peace out. Thanks for watching. See you. That was a bad outro.